This is the photograph of the 60s collection of people and bands and so forth, and this was on Pine Street, and this is a vacant lot, and on this side was a large rooming house, 2111 Pine Street, which is kind of where Pine Street began. And the photograph is taken from across the street by Herb Green, who was invited to do this by Chet Helms. And the other side of the street has a hill, and so Herb was about halfway up the steps on the other side of the street when he took this picture, and Japantown is over behind here. So the group that showed up, that's Chet Helms on top of the truck there, the whatever it is truck. That's Kelly, and he and Mouse were a couple of the early poster artists. And this is the Charlatans, who were the band at the Red Dog Saloon, and they're the well-dressed ones. That's George, and that's Dan Hicks, and Richie Olson, and Mike Wilhelm, and some other people in the photograph. This is James Gurley, who was the guitar player for Big Brother and the Holding Company, and that's the other guitar player whose name escapes me at the moment. That's Bob Coyne looking the wrong direction, and he was became the sound man after the Red Dog and became Chet Helms' partner, and he's talking to me, I think, and I'm looking in the right direction. And this is Janis Joplin, and this is my art assistant who helped with the light show for several years and ended up in France with me for a while. This is the drummer for Big Brother and the Holding Company, and this is the veterinarian and his wife and daughter, and he took care of all the dogs and cats. So there's several dogs in the picture. I don't know about cats. And this is my dog under the tree, Odin. And so when the people, we have a list of everybody that I've got somewhere, I don't know where, and it has a number on each person. So when I was asked where to start number one, I said, oh no, you always start on the left. So my dog is number one in the listing of people. And I think that's a pretty good rough estimate of who's here. But it was a pretty good turnout. And most of these people had lived in one of the several houses that I was responsible for on Pine Street. And